Hey Scorpio, welcome to your reading for November 2022. My name is Shay and happy birthday, by the way. Astro tip, watch your rising first and then your sun and moon for the most accuracy. And remember, if it don't apply, let it fly. So let's go ahead and hop right into these cards. What does the zodiac sign Scorpio need to know about November 2022? What will they experience? Wow, Three of Swords. That flew out. What will Scorpio experience in November 2022? The High Priestess in reverse. What does Scorpio need to know about November 2022? What do my Scorpios need to know? King of Pentacles. Upright. Three more. What does the zodiac sign Scorpio need to know about November 2022? Five of Pentacles upright. Two more. What do they need to know? Y'all cards are flying out. Okay, they got something to say. Four of Swords in reverse. Two more. What does Scorpio need to know about November 2022? What does the zodiac sign Scorpio need to know about November 2022? What will they experience? The Emperor in reverse. Woo! Scorpio. Off rip, I ain't gonna lie to you, there is a little bit of the feeling of, I don't want to use the word despair. I'm not going to use the word despair, but I'm going to use the word of things not being in the structure that you want them to be in. Okay, this month could start off with some sort of break. I just heard really quickly heartbreak when it comes to a close relationship, more so a friend. I don't know why. Some of y'all that might resonate. It could be a romantic breakup, but I'm not getting that vibe. I'm getting more. Something just said friend or someone that you had like a really close connection with. Their behavior or lack thereof kind of causes some disappointment, and it's almost as if it was something that someone didn't say or something that was hidden. But I'm also getting the message of something that you didn't expect, but you kind of suspected it. Like it's almost like you knew and you had this feeling and you had this this knowing about this person, like, oh, they always behave this way, but it's almost like you didn't expect it to happen to you or you guys to have that type of interaction. Oh, and Queen of Cups at the bottom. Now, this could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or it could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or another Scorpio. It does not have to be. But I think that something like that goes on. So you end up realizing like, oh, man, like I didn't expect that. Like, you know, wow, this is really the end of our friendship, or this the end of this, end of that. It may not be as big of a deal as what's coming to my mind, but I feel like in the background, it's kind of like running and you just kind of like, okay, whatever. Now, there's some type of imbalancing going on with money here. We got the King of Pentacles and we have the Five of Pentacles. So it's almost like maybe you have a lot of money, or you have it together, the career is going good, but it's not enough. Or you have it and somebody's depleting your funds. You have it, but there's somebody around you that may not have it, so you may be not over putting your money in, but kind of like you're kind of helping them with their situation. So it's like you're good, but then it's like you're helping them with their situation, and it kind of inadvertently kind of messes up your money and your vibe and like how secure you feel. So that could be a frustration for you in November as well, and maybe it's making you tired with this Four of Swords. Okay, we need rest, but we're not getting rest. Okay, we need reprieve. I don't know why I'm using that word, chat, because I don't even know if I 100% know what it means. But you need reprieve, but we don't know. We're not getting it. You know what I mean? We need some type of conversation, but we're not giving it. We're keeping things to ourselves, but not in a way that's beneficial, not in a way that feels good. 100%. Maybe even to this situation, or maybe just in general, we're just not expressing is what I'm getting, this feeling from you all. Okay, and then when it comes to the Emperor, again, lack of structure. Like I talked about, there's some type of lack of structure. You want more. You want things to make sense. You want things to be on a schedule. You want things to like what's going on. It's almost like things are good, but then you want them to be a little better. And I feel like that might have been the message for last month as well. And I'm getting this message of like you putting your all into something and still not getting anything back, whether it be like a friendship or a relationship, or just like there's something someone is putting that they're trying to make it better and they're trying to solve the problem, but it's like whoever the other party is or whatever is on the other side is like not helping you push as well. So it's almost like you're getting frustrated because you feel confined by someone else's lack of effort. Okay, and this could be you, Scorpio. This can be vice versa. So always remember that this could be vice versa. Like someone could be trying to help, and you could be being a little bit stubborn about what you want and how you want it. And it's not, you know what I mean? Like we're fighting, we're having friction. Okay, so that is a theme for the month. But I do think the silver lining in all of this is that there will come a point where you will feel like, okay, there's a way to change and fix this. You'll figure that out at some point. And again, watch your rising and your sun and moon signs to figure out the full picture. But you'll be able to get out of it if you work toward it. So let's see. And let's go into your love portion. And I'm gonna put love over here today. What do my Scorpios need to know about their love life? What's going on in their love and relationships in November 2022? What are my Scorpios experiencing in November in their love and relationship? Blowing bubbles. Okay, I'm picturing like a happy family. Like a kid literally blowing bubbles, like has the little bubble thing and is blowing bubbles. Clarity. What do my Scorpios need to know about their love and relationships in November? The screw. Okay, so yeah, back to that somebody leaving somebody where they at. Okay, clarity. What does Scorpio need to know about their love and relationships? What will they experience in their relationships in November 2022? What do they need to know? Bride. Yep, back to the happy family portion. Very mixed. Clarity. What do my Scorpios need to know about their love and relationships in November 2022? Thank you very much. Okay, kicking it. All right, so good vibes. All good vibes, right? Okay. I'm gonna start with the positive. So for some of you, some of you are in a very happy place. And I mean, I don't even, for some of you, this is romantic. Like I said, I see a happy family. I see someone kind of like feeling like they found their person. They found their forever person. They're gonna get married. Everything's cool. Maybe you propose. Maybe you're getting engaged. And even if that's not the vibe, this could be families doing good. The relationships around you are pretty, for the majority, they're pretty like steady and stable, and it feels good. We're having a good time. For some of you, you could be throwing a party. You could just feel like you're flowing in your relationships. Everything is cool. Especially, I'm seeing like accomplishing a goal as well, and possibly being celebrated for that. Now, this could be a group goal because I do see kicking it. You know, there is the team aspect to it, but I feel like, okay, for some of you, you feel like your partner is your teammate. And I mean, I know that sounds cliche, but like everybody don't be feeling that way, okay? So I feel like you might feel like your partner is your teammate. So the decisions and the things that you do in your life, you are doing with a partner or doing for your partner, something of that nature. So that could be like a theme in your relationships, or that could be your mantra as a person, like the people around me that I care about, like we do this together. And so that may show up this month for some of you. There's this person though, right? So I feel like that plays into why this screw, not interested, leaving quickly, in trouble, getting shafted, horizontal jogging and telling someone off. Horizontal jogging, I just got that. But I feel like for some of you, that's where this person comes in at. Because of these values, because the relationships are good, because the friendships are good, because everything is cool. What's wrong with this person? Why these people not calling back? Why these people ain't well, screw them, I guess. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the vibe I'm kind of getting, is because they're not kind of falling into they're kind of not falling in line for you. And again, take this with a grain of salt or vice versa, but it's either you want them to fall in line and it's making you mad that they're not, or like they've never kind of fell in line. And so it's almost like you were expecting something that you weren't going to get. I hate to say it like that, but that's just what I'm picking up, y'all. If it don't apply, let it fly. But yes, so I get this sense of that too. Someone's just not falling in line, and that kind of ultimately ends in you guys having to be like, whatever. And for some of you, I'm getting this strong message of like, everybody supports you, but so-and-so. Everyone's there for you except for your family. Everyone's there for you except for your cousin. Everyone's there for you except for that one person. Do you see what I'm saying? And it almost feels like that finally either comes to an end this month, or you kind of finally get an understanding. Something of that happens, but I'm not going to lie. For some of you, it's going to be a little bit painful in a sense where you feel like, well, that was my friend. That was my family. That was so-and-so. Like, how could this happen? You know what I mean? So I'm not going to say it's not going to hurt. But otherwise, positive relationships, things moving to the next level. Some of you could throw an event. Obviously, it's your birthday, so maybe you're throwing a party. There's good things happening. And if you're on a team, I feel like for some of you, you may win. Like a sports team. You may win a game or something like that. Okay. clarity. Any other messages for Scorpio in their love and relationships for November 2022? The zodiac sign Scorpio. Any other messages for them in love? Thank you. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking steps you're guided to take. Yes. Yes. And that's a great word, effort. Someone's not making the effort, Scorpio. And that is what's bothering you. You're not making the effort, they're not making the effort, and it's like it's just getting annoying. But in other relationships, those people are making the effort. So then I guess I kind of want to challenge you to ask yourself, why are you focusing on who's not making the effort when you have so many people that are, or when you have a group of people that are? Okay, so let's hop into this career finance. What does Scorpio need to know about their career and finances in November? Declutter. Anything else for my Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know about their career and finances in November? Wow. Honey, focus on your priorities. Thank you. Detox your friends and block out distractions. So clearly we're talking about priorities. I just picture somebody with some really large eyes. If you have big eyes or wide set eyes, so you don't have to have like bulging eyes, but I get someone who has really big wide set eyes. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. If you are watching this, I'm talking to you, because that just came very clear to me. Somebody's looking dead at me with them big old eyes. Focus on your priorities and block out distractions. Now, I do feel like this is hinting towards this relationship a little bit, because someone might be getting a little carried away about the people around them. So I guess I get the message of like, you're supposed to be working, but like you're on the phone with somebody complaining about the situation. You're supposed to be like working on your dream plan, but because that person didn't come through, you can't help but to be upset about that. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you are spending, even if it's not a lot of mental energy, the mental energy that you are spending on the situation is just, it needs to be spent elsewhere. It doesn't mean that you need to be cold. It doesn't mean that you don't need to have feelings. If it's supposed to go away in the first place, why let it interfere now? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's not going to be there. It's not going to matter in 5 years, 15. You know, if it don't matter in 5 minutes, it's not going to matter in 5 years. So why are you giving it so much energy now? I guess is the message that I'm getting. But moving forward, we need to block out distractions. If we've been on our phone, if we've been doing too much kicking it, if we've been doing too much like taking breaks, you know, under the guise of I need rest, but really just don't know what to do, or procrastinating. We got to block out the distractions. It's not that you don't know what to do. It's just that you're getting too much information at one time. You're being influenced a little too much. So for example, let's say you were supposed to start a business. You make soap and you want to start a business, or you have a business, but you've taken a step back, and because you're on Instagram or because you're on TikTok and you look at these things and you see these people with soap businesses that like done blew up, you may have taken a step back because you're like, well, my business is not blowing up like that. I'm tired. I'm going to take a break. But it's not that you don't have ideas. It's not that you're not inspired. It's not that you're not special and could be successful. It's just that you're looking at someone else's work and comparing. Or their work inspires you and you're just getting too many ideas and it's drowning out your original idea. So it's kind of like we need to take some type of break from something. Get back prioritized. And again, that goes right back to this point of decluttering. If you have too much stuff in your house, if things have not been clean, if things have not been organized, it's like now you get the time and the opportunity to get that together. And I feel like for some of you may take a break from work so that you can prioritize home. I know this is kind of like a flipped message for somebody, but I feel like you may take vacation or something like that so that you can work on home, or focus on yourself, or focus on what you haven't been focused on because you've been focused on work. So whatever that looks like for you. And then also, yes, detox your friendships, okay? Your abundance of flow is being affected by the people you are spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relations. Choose people with who are inspiring and generous and supportive. Quick message for somebody very specific. I'm hearing something along the lines like you being too friendly. You're being too friendly. You are trying to create home and family with someone or people who aren't your home and family when it comes to work. Or like maybe you're spending too much time at work or spending too much time about work. That's for somebody very, very specific. But yes, you may need to detox your friendships. Keep it cute. at work. Keep what you say very specific, very, not even specific, very cut and dry. Okay, you're gonna keep it cut and dry, because I feel like for somebody you might be oversharing, or you may be thinking somebody's like your homie and they just not. And they don't mean you harm. They don't mean you harm. They aren't taking it as seriously as you are, and you may be considering someone who's not necessarily considering you. So I'm gonna give you this quick message and then we'll end this. So any messages for Scorpio for the month of November? What do they need to hear right now? The little voice inside you, listen to that. S-H-I-T. Okay, listen to that shit. Okay, you got a feeling that you just can't shake. We talked about that earlier too. Like you have a feeling of something, but you may not be listening to it. You may be ignoring it. This could be work. This could be, a friendship. This could be a heartbreak. This can be a financial thing. It's something that you know that keeps coming up, but you've just been ignoring it because you're trying to give something the benefit of the doubt. This is your confirmation. Okay, Scorpio, thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below, and follow me on IG for daily zodiac updates. Remember that I love you and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.